Now let us see the different methods of writing sets. We have two methods in which we can write sets. First method is called the listing method or the roster method, and the second method is called the rule method or set builder form. Let us go to the first method and understand what is listing method or roster method. Now listing, when we say, it is very clearly understood. We are supposed to list the elements which are present in that set. The other name for listing method is called roster method. So you see the definition or explanation given here. Here all the elements of the set are written only once, okay, and they are separated by commas. So each element is separated from the other by commas and are written inside curly brackets. So what all are we to remember? That all the elements of a set are written only once. Okay, so that is the first point, that they are written only once. They are separated by commas. Okay, that is the second point, and are written inside curly brackets. So these three are the points which we have to remember. Now the example given here is the set of even numbers between 1 and 10 can be written as, what are we to do? We have to write them only once. We have to separate them by commas and write it in curly brackets. So even numbers between 1 and 10. After 1, the first even number is 2. So we have 2, then 4, 6 and 8. We don't include 10 because the even numbers, they have said between 1 and 10. So just 2, 4, 6 and 8 come over here. So set A will contain the elements 2, 4, 6 and 8. Now this set I can also write it either in the reverse way or change the order of the elements. That is, say suppose if I want to write it as 2, 6, 4 and 8. In either case the set what I have written is right. Why is it right? Because what is important here? I must list the elements only once. How I have written the elements, the order is not important. The order can be anything, but the elements which are written should be listed only once. So you see in both these sets, 2 is written only once, 4 is written only once, 6 is written only once and 8 is written only once. So we can write it either way, but for our convenience usually we use it in a proper sequence so we don't miss out any element. So you see here every element in a set is written only once. Even though if we have in a particular set the element is going to be repeated twice, we need not write it twice. We have to write it only once. Now going to the second method of writing a set. What is it? It is called the rule method or the set builder form. Now when we say rule method means a certain rule is given for a particular set which confirms to us what will be the elements which will be present in the set. That rule is giving us the clue or the hint to tell us what will be the elements of a set. So here what do? We do not write the list of elements as we wrote in the first case. In the listing method we were writing down or listing the elements. So here we do not write the list of elements, but what do we write? A general element using the variable. We use a general element using a variable. After that what do? It is followed by a vertical line and then write the property of the variable. Okay, so three things. We have to have the general element using the variable. It is followed by a vertical line. Then write the property of the variable. Let us see how it is written here. Let us talk about a set A. The set A includes all x. Okay, why is it written x here? They said you have to take general element using a variable. So I have taken the variable here as x. So general element using a variable followed by a vertical line. So you see the vertical line there, and then write the property of the variable. What is the property of this variable? This variable is x. What is its property? It belongs to, you can see the symbol which is called belongs to. So x belongs to n. And what is n? It is the set of natural numbers. So A is the set of all x such that x belongs to the set of natural numbers. Also there is one more condition which is binding on x. What is that condition? That is x lies between 1 and 12. So if we have these symbols here, it means that x is lying between 1 and 12. If it lies between 1 and 12, what are the values x can take, or what are the elements in this set? After 1 we have 2. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and then we don't have 12 because x is lying between 1 and 12. So right from 2, 3, 4 we go right up to 11. So 2, 3, 4 up to 11 will be the elements which are included in the set A. So we must be able to read the set which is written in rule method and be able to convert it to listing method, where we can actually list the element so that we are clear which are the elements which belong to that particular set when it is given by the rule method. Now this you see I have written here to read, how we are able to read this set when it is written like this. This is read as set A is the set of all x. This line is read as such that. So such that x is a, you can either say x belongs to natural number or x is a natural number, and x lies between 1 and 12, or we can say here only together x is a natural number between 1 and 12. So when we read this once more, let me explain. This set A is the set of all x such that, this line represents such that, is the set of all x such that x belongs to the set of natural numbers and x lies between 1 and 12. Now let us go to the first exercise in algebra, that is practice set 1.1.